Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Drew, and today I'm going to be talking about the strategy I use to rank my products on Amazon. Ranking your product on Amazon is the key to success. As your rank increases, your organic sales increase, and your ad spend in theory can decrease, which means overall you'll make more money. There are quite a few ways to increase your rank, and depending on which product you're selling, different methods may provide different results. You could do a viral launch or something like that, or you could just blast it with ad spend right out of the gate. I have experience with both approaches, and I have found them both to be pretty much consistently useful. After using them both quite a few times, both together and separately individually, I have found that using them both in conjunction is generally the quickest approach. So before I go any further, I'm going to break down both strategies very briefly. So first of all, what is a viral launch? A viral launch consists of giving away your product over a specified period of time. It could be days or weeks or however long, so that every single day you're consistently selling more units, so that Amazon takes that into consideration when calculating your sales rank. So Amazon will see the first day you sell, which actually will be giving away through the viral launch platform, 10 units. The next day might be 15 units. The next day might be 20 units. So to Amazon, it looks like organic growth, when really you're giving your products away through viral launch or some other third-party launch service so that you can basically hack your way to the front page, hopefully. Now, there's some research that goes into this. You need to know which keyword you're going to target. You need to know what your pricing is going to be once you hit that first page, because you've got to be competitive if you want to maintain your rank. I'm not going to go into pricing in this video because there are tons of videos on that, and it's fairly straightforward. You just need to be competitive. You need to understand that if you don't have as much reviews as the top seller, you're not going to be able to sell at the same price, most likely. Okay, so ad spend, PPC. Now you can run ads for your product on Amazon. Now again, you need to know what keywords you're going to target, and I'm going to get into that to show you how I do that. So here's the deal with keywords. When you search a keyword on Amazon, any given keyword, you're going to get a certain set of search results that's going to be ranked according to how those products perform under that specific keyword. However, if you search a slightly different keyword, you're going to get different results. Let me show you what I'm talking about. But here's a product that I found a couple of years ago that I looked at that I ended up not launching, that you can see still sells really well. There's a new seller there, actually. That's important to note. So if you take a look at this, you'll see that these results are as follows. Okay, quite a bit of money being made in this still. Look at that revenue, look at the rank, and take note of this. The top seller is Benici. Okay, Benici is the top seller for this keyword. And if you look here, you can see that they have Amazon's choice for the keyword copper mugs. Now, let's try a different keyword here. Let's go Moscow Mule. If you don't know, Moscow Mule is the cocktail that you drink from a copper mug, right? Who'd have thought? So now, looking into this, we can see that the search results are different, quite a bit different, because look at that top result. The top result is nowhere near the top result from the other keyword in terms of revenue and sales and rank, right? And Benici, who was the top result, is now second result, okay? Now, here's the other thing that's important to note. If we scroll down, we'll see that Amazon's choice is a product by Advanced Mixology, and you'll see Amazon's choice for Copper Mugs Moscow Mule. So it's important to note that every single keyword you search is going to provide you with different results in a different order, and they will all have different badges. So Amazon's choice for Copper Mugs, as we just saw, was different than Amazon's choice for Copper Mugs Moscow Mule. Now, what does this mean? Well, that means that the product that is Amazon's choice for Copper Mugs performs a certain way for that keyword. It does not perform the same way for the other keyword. It does not convert the same way. So if we look into Amazon's choice further, generally it will say something like Amazon's choice for this keyword for Copper Mugs, because the return rate is X amount lower than other products, the price is X amount lower, and it has X amount of 5-star reviews compared to other products, right? But that changes for every single keyword. So my strategy is to gain that badge, Amazon's choice or bestseller or whatever we can get, for as many keywords as possible. For any given product, there might be hundreds of keywords that people are using to search for. So it's important to go after the main keywords, the ones that are giving the most amount of traffic, but also it's equally important to tackle all of those smaller keywords that are still getting a lot of traffic, because if the market is big enough, all of those small keywords put together could potentially equal more than that one big keyword. So if you can get as many badges as possible for as many keywords as possible, by badge I mean bestseller or Amazon's choice, etc., then your conversion rate will skyrocket, your organic sales will skyrocket. Okay, this is the main goal for me, getting either the top spot or the badge, the bestseller badge, or Amazon's choice, or both. Okay, so now that we've talked a little bit about viral launch and PPC and keyword research, we're going to talk about how to put all of that stuff together. Okay. Okay, so now you know that people are searching a bunch of different keywords and you know how to rank for those keywords. So how do you prioritize your actions? How do you move forward? Well, my strategy is I will generally do a viral launch for the most popular keyword or keywords. But keep in mind here, for every keyword that you have to launch for, you're going to be having to give away a bunch of units. So it's going to end up being costly. So generally I will find the most popular keyword. For these copper mugs, for example, it's probably copper mugs because it's a pretty general term. A lot of people are probably just searching for that generally and not as specific as copper mugs Moscow Mule. That's pretty specific. So for that, I would probably do a viral launch for copper mug using some other tools. So I would launch for a popular keyword and then I would research all the other keywords and prioritize them in regards to how much traffic they're getting. And you can tell how much traffic they're getting by how many sales are coming through that keyword, which you can use Jungle Scout to see. So again, we searched copper mugs. We saw a bunch of different sellers doing a bunch of different numbers. And we searched copper mugs Moscow Mule and saw a bunch of different sellers doing a bunch of different numbers. But maybe if you search copper mugs for Moscow Mule, pack of 4, there's probably going to be less traffic under that keyword. Now you're still going to see some of the big sellers in there because they're ranking those keywords, but the results are probably going to include a lot of smaller sellers because that keyword is very specific. So I would rely on PPC for those. Now my strategy with PPC is pretty simple. Just be the highest bid. Be the highest bid and monitor how much your campaigns are spending. What I like to do is figure out before I ever launch a product what the break-even ACOS is going to be. So ACOS is average cost of sale. So that's going to tell you how much money you're spending to make the sale. Let's say your product is $20 and you spend $5 in ads to make one sale. That's a 25% ACOS. I generally get 30 to 40%. So I take that into consideration before I launch a product. I know exactly how much I can afford to spend on an ad to break even. Now at first, when I'm launching my products, I'm willing to give away some products at a loss through PPC to rank for that keyword because again, as your organic rank goes up, your organic sales go up, and then you can turn down your bids and decrease your ad spend. Of course, monitoring your performance for that keyword. Over time, you will increase in rank, you will increase in sales, and you can decrease your spend, which means your profit goes up. Now, the thing to take note of is that obtaining a bestseller badge or Amazon's choice badge for a main keyword will likely be pretty difficult. The reason I say this is because bestsellers under main keywords like copper mugs, for example, a pretty general keyword, those sellers have probably been around for a long time. They have solid rank history that's very difficult to penetrate. It's doable for sure, but they are Amazon's choice because they have had so many good reviews over such a long period of time, etc., etc. Now, in the smaller keywords, that might not be the case. There might be a new seller that has a badge, and you can pretty easily obtain that badge just by outperforming them. So basically, in a nutshell, quick overview here, the strategy I use for launching is research the keywords, research the hell out of the keywords, make sure you know them in and out. That's really going to benefit you. Do a viral launch for the most popular keyword, and then rely on Amazon PPC to rank for all of the smaller keywords with the ultimate goal of getting the bestseller or Amazon's choice badge for as many keywords as possible. Another thing, again, to keep in mind is having competitive pricing. Make sure that when you rank, especially with a viral launch, that your pricing is competitive enough to maintain your rank, because if you rank on the first page after giving away hundreds of units, but your pricing is not competitive, let's say you're asking too much money and you don't have enough reviews to really back up your price, you're going to lose rank and then you'll likely have to launch again. So anyway, that's a brief overview of the process I use to rank my products on Amazon. I hope you found this video to be of some help. If you have any questions about this, feel free to leave me a message or leave a comment on the video. And as always, if you enjoyed the content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Next video I'm going to be making is going to be talking about how I monitor the results I'm getting through PPC and viral launch using tools like Overgrowth, Jungle Scout, and just simply Amazon's Campaign Manager. Until next time, guys, keep moving forward, keep dreaming, striving to be the best you can be at whatever it is you're doing, whether it's Amazon or anything else. You can do it.